At RAVE Sports, we're committed to life on the water and the memories that come with it. Whether it's time spent at your waterfront, a thrilling day together on the boat, or relaxing and connecting with nature, you can jump into the water with us and leave your worries behind, bond with friends and family, and make moments that last forever. RAVE Sports is constantly pushing the boundaries to ensure we are delivering moments that bring your family together. For over 25 years, life on the water wouldn't be the same without RAVE. Now, there are 3 generations jumping together. Make life extraordinary. Experience RAVE Sports. And experience your best summer ever. Jump in and make waves.
Good afternoon, or good morning still, and welcome to Make Waves with RAVE Sports Incentive Concepts Live. Andy Hudson here. And good afternoon, Dan Craig. He's the first one to chat there, and looking forward to a good IC Live. Good afternoon to you, and we hope you're having a wonderful day. We are here from one of our showrooms here in St. Louis with this amazing paddleboard behind us. We're going to look at that a little bit later. But it's the second week of June. Kids are out of school. Summer is in full swing, vacations happening, and we'd love to hear from you in the chat, whether you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, wherever. What are your vacation plans this year? Put it in the chat, maybe just a quick sentence. Hopefully it's somewhere on the water, and you can tell us a little bit about that in the chat. Personally, I'm heading up with the family up to the Hudson Summer Lake House in northern Wisconsin, where it's nice and beautiful on the lake. Water is crystal clear. And I'll be up there with the family in July, and I cannot wait to have my family up there along with my brother and my sister who lives overseas. Looks like Dave Kedzie is heading to South Carolina. Dave, we're not going to give you too much grief for misspelling that. Cindy Henry on our team is crashing her sister-in-law's place for a little summer vacation. And Richard Schoaf has a vacation at home in Lake St. Louis. So maybe he's part of the ski club here. We'll see about that. Anyway, so this is a beautiful lake that I'm at up in northern Wisconsin, and I just can't wait. I got to stop talking about it because it's too much fun. But it also has the oldest Dairy Queen in the country. One of the oldest Dairy Queens in the country up at Lake Nebagaman up there. Shout out to my family. Now, some more quotes coming in. Kate Rank on our team is heading to Arizona. Jill Hegarty, she's in Bull Shores Lake in Arkansas currently with the Lake St. Louis Water Ski Club. Hello, Jill. Welcome to you. Thanks for joining us. And again, today's episode is called Make Waves with RAVE Sports. We've got a very exciting plan for you today. I'm so excited. This is going to be wonderful. Kim Thorne, northern Minnesota, Duluth, and the North Shore. Kim, love the North Shore. Love it. Not too far from where I'm heading, Kim. Maybe we should hook up or something. Anyway, sounds good. Let's welcome our first guest, our good friend Jason Borg from RAVE Sports, who's here with us in person. How you doing, Jason?
Andy, how are you? It's great to be here back on IC Live.
I am very excited to have you. And you're my John Madden to the Pat Summerall today?
That's what we'll be.
Okay, wonderful. Good. So can you give viewers a quick self-intro of yourself? Maybe they haven't seen you on IC Live before. And I know we have some water ski club people here, so give a quick self-intro.
I sure will. Hi, everybody. I'm Jason Borg. I'm the director of sales for RAVE Sports. And what a great thing to be doing today. We're happy to be here with you, Andy.
Okay, scoot a little closer to me because we're only seeing half of you here.
Gotcha.
And we're friends, so we can stand side by side. But
Is that better?
Yeah. Okay. Good. We also have Reed Treadway, who you're going to meet here in a few minutes. He's going to Pecos Water Ski School in northern Florida. Reed, I've actually been there and done the. I did the actual slalom course there. Not very well. But I think it was on a birthday about 5 years ago. So I think that was as sore as I've ever been. But okay. So Jason, you're here. What are your summer travel plans for this year?
So, Andy, this year we're actually in the middle of our busy season, but when that ends up, we'll be going up to our family lake house, and that is in northern Minnesota. And we try to do it on an annual basis, and we usually accomplish that. So looking forward to that at the end of the summer.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm going to kind of scoot this over so that you're better on screen here. But we also have another guest from RAVE Sports. Before we bring him on, tell us a little bit about RAVE Sports and exactly what you all are all about.
So RAVE Sports, we are your one-stop water sports company to go to. So whether it's behind the boat, or whether it's paddle, or whether it's aqua parks, or even things for your pool, we have pretty much everything that somebody could need to get on the water.
Good, good. And we actually have a handheld here, and my good friend Brett is going to actually show some things here. This is our showroom. So Brett, let's just do a little overview of the RAVE Sports products here. You might see Brett in the background, but you can see a wonderful stand-up paddle board there, which we're going to talk about a little bit later. We got a couple other cool products in here that have nothing to do with water sports, but also your parent brand. And then looks like we've got a wakeboard here. That was the wakeboard that we actually used
That's correct.
earlier on that.
Yep.
And a couple of other cool things. And we're going to show some of those things a little bit later. But we also have a special guest from RAVE Sports joining us, and that's the one and only Dustin Elbing. Dustin, are you there?
Yes, good morning. Hi, everybody. And Andy, thanks again for having us on. It's always a pleasure to be on IC Live.
Well, we're really glad you're there. Looks like you're in front of a couple of your towables there. What you got behind you?
Well, we didn't have a good spot here to set up, but we have a mini type showroom ourselves, and just figured that would be a great spot for us to put. But right now I have behind me the Storm towable, which is single to double person rider, and then I have the Goat behind me, and then a few other towables. So just
the Goat
towables. Yeah, the greatest outdoor aquatic towable.
Oh, there you go. Okay, nice. I thought it was like a Tom Brady tribute there or something.
I think that's what it stemmed from, but we made our own acronym with it.
I love that. I love that. So can you give everybody a quick self intro? Because I know there's people on here who've never been on live before.
Sure. So as of yesterday, I will have officially been with RAVE for about 7 years. Well, not about 7 years. Mm-hmm. And my role is I'm the general manager of the division, which means I basically do whatever I need to support my team to make sure that we make our way to #1 in water sports.
Love it. Love it. Well, thanks for joining us. And coming back to you, Jason, we were here in St. Louis just in the past few days doing some pretty cool stuff. And we had this concept that it started out with, but then it turned into something bigger and better. Can you kind of give a little bit of an overview of what we're going to do today? And
well, the first thing was last year when RAVE did their first IC Live, we didn't do it on water.
Right.
But we've got water products. So So just over the course of time, Andy and I and some other folks came together saying, you know what, we need to do this year. We need to do it on water. And this year we did it on water. And I mean, it started out as just this little idea that turned into a huge idea. And with all the effort that everybody put together, we had chase boats, and we had probably close to 50 young people with the water ski club, and a lot of help behind the scenes. It was just a fantastic day on the lake, and we're looking forward to showing you some of that.
Yeah, yeah. And so I wore plenty of sunscreen that day, thank goodness. Otherwise, it would have been tricky. By the way, Jocelyn Matthias is heading to America's National Park of Speed near Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. So Jocelyn, that sounds like good. And Becky from our team is going to a small lake in Illinois. Good to see that she's going to be on the water. It's called Lake Sun and Sand. That sounds pretty cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Can we come with you, Becky? That'd be fun. Okay. Listen, but so we were with the Lake St. Louis Water Ski Club earlier, and we've got this awesome kind of highlight reel video from our day there. Let's go ahead and roll that clip right now. Enjoy. Well, rats, the audio didn't come through there. And I think our producer is going to work on that in the background, and we may come back to that. But whose fault was that?
Probably Dustin's.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks a lot, Dustin. No, we'll work on that in the background. We may play that later once I get a little note from our producer. But that was a really cool overview video, and we can always share it with everybody again. We're going to put it on our YouTube channel. What a great day it was out there on the water. Dustin, what do you think of that little clip, even though you didn't get to hear it?
Well, fortunately, I got to see it before we showed it today, and it's unfortunate because the music background added even more to it. But obviously, you can see we had a lot of fun out there, and I was glad that we could get the Water Ski Club to enjoy some of our products, and they were a wonderful group. They were easy to work with and very respectful and everything like that. So it was an awesome day, like you guys mentioned earlier.
Yeah, for sure. And speaking of the Water Ski Club, we actually have the president of the Water Ski Club, Lake St. Louis Water Ski Club, joining us here. So let's bring on Joe Dadalow. Joe, how are you?
Good morning, guys. How you doing?
Wonderful. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, we had, just like you guys said, we had a great time with you guys there. You guys were easy to work with. We appreciate all the equipment you brought and you shared with us. So it was a great day for us. It really was.
Wonderful. Well, sorry about the audio there, but sometimes that happens when we go live. But it is a great location that you have there on Lake St. Louis, and a wonderful organization. So that video you'll be able to share with your members and maybe help promote the Lake St. Louis Water Ski Club, which is great. But give us a little overview of what your club is all about, kind of its mission, and maybe the programs that you offer.
Well, the mission is we like to teach people how to ski, promote water skiing through junior lines, development, as well as competitions and exhibitions. So it's really to promote water skiing in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere.
Wonderful, wonderful. And how long has the Water Ski Club been around?
Since 1975.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, getting close to our 50-year anniversary.
Wonderful. Have you been skiing ever since then, or you're not that old?
Yeah, not that old, but I've been in the club for quite a long time. We've got, the great thing about the club is we've got some members that are 3 generations. So we've got grandma and grandpa, mom and dad, and the kids skiing, or grandkids. So it's a great, it was just a perfect matchup with you guys. It's the ski club is all about family fun, as well as, name some sports that you can really get involved with your children.
Right.
In the ski club, it's parents, it's grandparents, all the family, everybody working together and having a great time.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And where are you joining us from today? It looks like you're in an interesting location.
Yeah, we the ski club, about 20 of the families, we get together, and every year, first week of June, we go to Sisters Creek Resort in Bull Shoals. And we just spend the whole week water skiing, which we brought a lot of your guys' equipment down as well, and had a great time.
Wonderful, wonderful. Bull Shoals is whereabouts? What state?
Some in Missouri, some in Arkansas. So we're right in Mountain Home, Arkansas, right?
Oh, great. A multi-state experience. Okay. We're going to come, Jason and I are going to come down next year with you. Is that okay? We're inviting ourselves.
Hey, great. Come on down.
Sound good?
I'm all in.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So some of the products that were in that video are actually here in our showroom. So let's take a look at some of those first. And let's look at this wakeboard first, if we can. So Brett is going to talk about this. And Jason, talk a little bit about kind of this product in particular.
Sure, no problem. So this is our freestyle wakeboard, which we make in 3 colors. It's got some great bindings to it. It's extremely light, durable, and some of the greatest technology that our product team has come up with in recent versions. So just a fantastic board.
Wonderful, wonderful. Have you ever ridden that board?
Not very far because I fall.
Okay. Well, speaking of falling, we also have a stand-up paddle board here. That's this big, huge statement piece in our showroom. Did anything happen during the filming that you want to own up to?
Yeah, I was going to be the guy that was going to be filmed on the paddleboard, and let's just say that I took a nesty plunge. So
okay,
it was hot out, so it felt good.
Yeah, there was more than one nesty plunge, by the way. Okay, for those of you watching, but this is a great product. It all fits into that bag, doesn't it? That you can see right there.
It does. So this is one of our ISUPs, as Andy mentioned. That is our sunset version. So it's inflatable. ISUP stands for inflatable stand-up paddleboard. For those that may not know that, comes with the backpack. Comes with a hand pump. Comes with a paddle, which is a 3-piece paddle, which also fits in the bag, as well as a leg leash. And I tell you what, once you have that thing, it's one thing when you take something out of a backpack or a carriage and you can't necessarily get it back in. In the instance here, there's plenty of room where you can put a speaker or your water valuables package or a change of clothes or something like that. So it's
Wonderful.
Fantastic.
Yeah, wonderful. And actually, with audio, I'm pretty sure of it. We have a video of this stand-up paddleboard, so we can just take another closer look at it. So let's go ahead and roll that clip right now. Very, very cool. Kate just said that must be filmed in Austin, Texas.
That is correct.
Oh, wow. That's good to know. That's where she's based out of.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Dustin, coming back to you. Anything to add about what we've talked about so far?
As far as the products go, or just the fun we had?
Either.
I guess I would just add to a couple things to the wakeboard, as Jason was mentioning. It's a really great wakeboard. It rivals some of the high competitive ones, but it's not going to be as high priced as those. So anybody looking to just get started, or even if they've done it for a while, it's just a great board to have around. And as you can see, our ice ups are a tremendous amount of fun. It makes it easy to travel and pack. The crew that went to Austin was from Minnesota, but they took the stuff on the plane, got it in their Jeeps, and took it out to wherever they wanted. So if you're really interested in traveling along with an inflatable paddleboard, that was a great representation of how easy it is.
For sure. Now, listen, we also have something else on our table here that we want to look at, and it's a pool float. And it's called the Breeze, I believe, the Aqua Breeze Breeze Pool Float by RAVE Sports. There it is right there. And this is actually our giveaway for today. It looks like our camera is actually not mirrored there, so it's kind of a mirror image. That's okay. But this is our giveaway for today, and we're going to be giving that away a little bit later. But right now, what we want to do is we want to look at some of the previously submitted comments during the RSVPs from people, which are kind of cool. So Kim Tepley, who's a longtime viewer on our show, she said, when asked, what's your favorite water sport activity? She says, I enjoy paddleboarding on our beautiful Minnesota lakes in the summer. Kim, sounds fantastic. Sounds like it's up by Duluth, which is great. Dustin has some Duluth connection there, I know. But also Gina Wallace, who's on the Incentive Concepts team, she takes some RAVE Sports towable items to her lake. So that's pretty cool to know that she's doing that. Thank you, Gina. Tamara Smith from Gifted likes tubing. Very short and simple. All right, Tamara, we love it. We got some tubes for RAVE Sports that are perfect for that. And then Kurt Bowers on our team, he likes to float down a slow river. That's perfect for him. You've met Kurt.
Yes.
That's like the perfect description of Kurt. Yeah. And then Phoebe McVicker, who's on your team, the RAVE Sports, she likes to lounge at the lake or pool, which is perfect for this giveaway item because we are giving away that Breeze giveaway item. So Phoebe, thanks for your part in all of this as well. And we already showed that pool floating item. Let's go ahead and put up on screen right now where you can enter for this item. It's incentiveconcepts.com/makewaves. And let's show that pool float right one more time here on the IC handheld if we can. But go ahead and enter for an item there. But also we have a featured comment that I want to get to right now by one of our RSVP people, and that's Misty Piachuk. I hope I said that right. And I guess she's from Cleveland because every time she, ever since moving to Cleveland, she's been ice-upping as in one of her favorite activities. So thank you, Misty.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Love that, Misty. Misty, for your comment being selected as the featured comment, you're actually going to get one of those RAVE Sports pool floats as well. So you can use that when you're on the lake. And thank you for
Or in the
donating
pool.
that. Or in the pool.
Or the river.
Or a river. Anywhere. Great. Perfect. Okay. We got a few more comments that came in from the IC team. Jeff Kierton, who's our resident comedian apparently, says drinking beer on a boat. That's a sport, right?
Just some.
Okay. Jeff, thank you. We always like hearing from you. And we also have Regina, who's on our team as well. And she likes relaxing and floating down the river with some friends, maybe having a few good cocktails, listening to music, all sorts of wonderful things. Joe, back to you. Anything that you want to add so far about what we're doing today?
You know what? One thing I wanted to point out that we really liked is you guys combo skis. You guys have combo skis for every age group. So lots of times for adults, when they're trying to learn how to ski or just beginning to ski, just out having fun, it's hard for them to find skis. And you guys really had a number of sets that really worked well. So
yeah.
Kudos to you guys for that. That was great to have there.
Yeah, and that's a perfect segue into our next clip, which is my favorite because we featured 2 of your ski club members during a little interview clip. This is the first time you've seen it, Joe. And
yes, it
that
is.
was Larson Cross on some combo skis and Reed Treadway. And so let's take a quick look at this interview clip that does have audio untold. Go ahead, roll.
My name is Larson Lee Cross. I'm 9. We are in Lake St. Louis and we're doing the water ski club. When I water ski, I feel like I'm doing something cool and you get to be with a lot of people, you get to make friends, and it's super duper fun. RAVE Sports water skis are very nice. The back of the slalom ski, I like the texture of it, and yeah, they're pretty nice.
I'm Reed Treadway. I'm 16 from Lake St. Louis, Missouri, and I go to Timberland High School. Being on the water makes me feel very calm at times, but it also can allow me to just have a rush of adrenaline and do anything exciting. The RAVE Sports wakeboard I used was a lot of fun. It was very light, very easy to go over the wake, and just an easy board to ride around on. RAVE Sports was a great opportunity for me. It was a great opportunity for the club, and I recommend using RAVE Sports for any of your water sports needs.
All right. We got some audio that time. Joe, what'd you think?
That was great. Proud of the kids. That was great.
Yeah, 2 wonderful kids, and amazing families too. Yep. I mean, we got to know that Cross family, that Larson. They were a lot of fun, weren't they?
They were great.
Yeah. And the dad drove the boat for us that day and just made us feel right at home. So maybe we could be honorary members, Joe, of your ski club.
Yeah, we can do that. We got 80 plus families in the club. We're almost at 100 families. So
wonderful.
Yeah, we could always use a few more families.
Wonderful.
Sure.
Dustin, back to you. What'd you think of that little interview clip?
It was great. And I think both Larson and Reed were actually a really, really good representation of the whole club itself. Everybody was super family friendly. And Joe mentioned earlier about getting 3 generations together. It was all families out there that day. It was awesome to see. And they were a super solid representation of that community.
Yeah, for sure. And now you joined us at the Lake St. Louis Water Ski Club for a very specific reason. Can you tell us why you came down from Minnesota and joined us that day?
Sure. Well, we set up an Aqua Jump 200 trampoline, and I guess I'd like to say that I'm special because I had to go do it, but basically the only reason was that I was one of the few people that knows how to set it up that could go. So that's one piece of it. But the other piece is we ended up donating it to the club. We wanted them to, I'm sure Joe will explain, what they decided to do with it. But our idea kind of behind it was, let's have some fun with it, shoot some video, let them have fun on it. But hopefully they can leverage it and use it to do an auction or something to that effect where they can raise some money for the club. And that was really the emphasis behind bringing it there.
That's awesome. And we saw that in the video that unfortunately didn't have sound, that was right there, that exact Aqua trampoline. And Jason, you had your car loaded up with some other RAVE Sports equipment. You want to talk about what those were just real quickly and also what we did with those? Or
Yeah. So as you may have seen in some of the shots, I mean, we had some water skis, we had some towables, we had a wakeboard, we had a wake surfer, a number of other items. And at the end of the day, we were fortunate to to give those to the water ski club as well.
Wonderful, wonderful. So Joe, you got a great donation there. You want to just touch on kind of how you're going to use those donated products?
Yeah, well, the skis, of course, the combo skis and the slalom skis, we'll use those for the kids and the parents learning to ski. The wakeboard for our wakeboard lines. I mean, we've got 50 plus kids on each of these lines. So that works out great and helps us tremendously. The tube you left with us, I think it's called the Big Easy.
That's right.
I believe we actually brought that down with us on our vacation here, and we're enjoying that tremendously. And the large aqua jump, as you mentioned, we're probably going to hold an auction and raffle that off to help offset some, gas expenses and things like that for the club. But I tell you, we've had it there at the site, and the biggest problem with it is we can't get the kids off of it during practice. They won't come up on the dock and ski. They all want to hang out on the trampoline. So
well, that's what it's all about. The kids playing on them. I mean, my kids, when we're on our RAVE Sports trampoline up in northern Wisconsin, even now they're in their 20s. They still love getting on that thing. So anything you want to add?
No, I mean, there's been so much talk about families and friends and generational type things. And, we make products to help create those lifetime memories. I mean, that's kind of what our ultimate mission is.
Yeah. Well, Dustin, on behalf of the Lake St. Louis Water Ski Club and Incentive Concepts, we want to thank you for that, generous donation and coming down and being part of our day. I know it was a long day, but we're getting close to wrapping up. Dustin, anything else you want to mention before we close out?
I just want to kind of ride Jason's coattails there and touch on it. It's like, yes, we're a manufacturer of all these products, but at the end of the day, we're really a manufacturer of creating things that will bring people together, not just families, friends, and everything. And then from that, they're going to create those lifelong memories that they'll never forget. And it's just getting people outside and getting them together. And that's really what we're about here at RAVE. Not so much the product, that's just the tool that we get to do it. So really appreciate being able to be a part of this. It was our pleasure to donate the product and love the partnership we have with IC. So it's just great to be part of all this.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thanks, Dustin. And Joe, 30 seconds for you. Any closing thoughts?
Thank you very much, guys. It was a great day. We enjoyed the time with you guys. You guys are so easy to work with, and when you got a mission very similar to ours, it was just a great day, and we appreciate all your products.
Wonderful. Well, enjoy the rest of your time down in Bull Shores, which is Arkansas and Missouri. I didn't know that, but learned something new today. And Jason, thank you for joining us today. We appreciate you coming out from Evansville.
It's my pleasure. Happy to be here.
Okay.
Do it next year.
Okay. Yeah. Let's keep doing. We'll figure out something else on the water to do. But for those of you, let's take one more look at that pool floatable that we're going to give away. So go to incentiveconcepts.com/makewaves to enter for that before 4 o'clock today. And we'll draw the winner for that after probably tomorrow morning, actually. And then our next episode is on July 13th. At 2:30 Eastern, 1:30 Central. I think we've got the little image that we can put on screen here for that. It's called Inspiring Healthy Lives, and it features Life Fitness, which is a great brand of very amazing recreation and great fitness equipment that you can see in workout facilities. We're going to go to the University of Missouri St. Louis, Joe, I'm sure you're familiar with that, and hang out at their recreation center to see how they put those products to use. And then we're going to apply those same products to home use, which is great for people to stay fit so we can water ski. Yes, exactly. So, all right. With that, thanks to everybody. Joe again, Dustin again. Thank you guys so much. Yeah.
Wasn't this a special IC Live, Andy?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, this is our 80th episode. Thank you for mentioning that. So we're celebrating our 80th episode anniversary, so to speak, today for IC Live. But we'll see you next time. Go to incentiveconcepts.com/live to RSVP. And for that, everybody have a great day. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.